behavior that I really like to teach cats, both in the home and in the hospital, is targeting. And one of the great things that you can do with targeting is you can get a cat to follow you. So if you want them to get up on the table for the exam, if you want them to get on the scale, or say that you're in the home and you want them to get off of the counter, for instance, or even greeting a new person, targeting is a great behavior to teach. So with targeting, you can use a target stick, and you may have something like a canned cat food on the end of it, or for cats that really like catnip, like her, Wildcat, you can even put a little bit of catnip on the end of a stick, or something, an object, so it could be a toy or something that they're just following. And then later you can transition off having that food on the end of it, or having the catnip, or that enticer. The important thing too is to reward the cat when they follow the target, so you can teach them to move after it, and then pair something really positive. So for some cats it might be play, it could be petting, or it could be treats. Teresa? Not so much on. For her, she's not as interested in the treat on the end of this tongue depressor, so I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try some flat treats. We may even use that catnip as a draw for her to follow after a target, or we may try some looser treats. With Wildcat, one of the things I'm going to try is some loose treats, some more of a crunchy treat. Some cats prefer these types of treats, so we'll see if she takes it. If she does, I know that I can use that as a reward for her. Wildcat, kitty, kitty. Can you turn it up? So I'm going to go ahead and use that as my reward with the targeting. So what I'll do is I'll just put out the target stick, and if she shows any movement towards it, I'm going to mark it. Yes. Yes. So with her. And so if she doesn't go to it this time, what I may do is move it back and present it in a different fashion. Yes. You can mark with a clicker. A clicker works really great, and I found that it's very precise, so that's a great thing to use. But you can also use a word such as good or yes, followed by your reward.
Good.
The other thing that you can do with the target stick is it's a really great way to get the cat to willingly move onto the scale. We'll go ahead and try that with Wildcat here, although she's very new to targeting, so she might not do it quite yet. As you practice, you can get the cat to willingly follow the target, so it could be onto a scale, to approach someone new. Target stick is a perfect way for your cat to get to know someone that they aren't familiar with. So for instance, with a veterinary technician, you can tell them, okay, go ahead and hold the target stick, or even hold the target stick towards that person so the cat willingly moves towards them. Or at the scale, getting the cat to move onto the scale. Much better than having to grab the cat and move them on there if they're not comfortable with that type of holding and handling. Yes. So one thing I want to do too, as I'm marking this and trying to get her towards a scale, is I'm going to start to place the treats a little bit closer towards the scale. So it's really important to place the treats by what you want them to go towards. Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. So maybe you should. Yes. Good kitty. What a good kitty. It's wonderful. One thing we might try with her too is putting a towel or a blanket over that area, and it might make it a little bit more comfortable for her to